Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are discussing some bold statements made by former Google CEO Eric Schmidt regarding artificial intelligence and its environmental impact. Schmidt's remarks have sparked quite a debate, so stick around as we delve into what he actually said. At a recent AI summit, Schmidt highlighted that the rapid demands of AI might actually hinder our climate goals. A pretty striking notion, right? According to him, it seems that the power needed to fuel our data centers and AI models is far greater than what conservation efforts can counteract. To give you an idea of what we're dealing with, data centers worldwide are projected to consume around 35 gigawatts of power annually by 2030. That's a significant increase from the 17 gigawatts reported just last year. Think about it. Those huge numbers imply a staggering amount of energy use. And here's where it gets really interesting. The Biden administration aims to attain net zero emissions by 2050 and have the power sector become carbon neutral by 2035. But how do we reconcile these goals with the increasing energy demands from AI technology? Schmidt believes we might not even hit those goals anyway. During his address, Schmidt suggested that we should shift our focus from trying to meet these ambitious climate goals to fully investing in AI development. He says, all of that will be swamped by the enormous needs of this new technology. Isn't that a bit terrifying? It really makes you stop and think about our priorities. To back it up, McKinsey recently reported that unless something drastic changes, the data center industry will contribute about 2.5 billion tons of carbon by 2030. That's 3 times more than if we didn't have generative AI. Wow, that really puts things into perspective. While Schmidt acknowledges that there are potential ways to mitigate these impacts, like enhancing battery performance or improving power line efficiency, he remains skeptical. He says the reality is that these measures likely won't keep up with AI's exploding demands. So what does this mean for our renewable energy efforts? During the interview, when asked about whether AI demands could persist without sacrificing our climate commitments, Schmidt emphatically stated that we're not organized to do it. It's a candid acknowledgement of the complex dynamics at play. How do you feel about that? But here's a silver lining. Schmidt argued that rather than constraining AI to meet these climate objectives, we should allow AI itself to find solutions for our problems. His optimistic view is that we could leverage AI to drive efficiency improvements and even reduce its own environmental footprint over time. Now think about this. If we can deploy AI to help industries decarbonize, create circularity, and streamline practices that consume fewer resources, that could be a game changer. Some experts have emphasized that by unifying data and enhancing it with AI, organizations could discover far more sustainable ways of working. But is it enough? Schmidt's stunning remarks open up a broader conversation about the ethical implications of advancing technology in the face of climate change. As we push toward a more automated future, we need to ask ourselves, what sacrifices will we have to make? For years, companies like Google and Microsoft have publicly committed to green initiatives and reducing their carbon footprints. But that commitment is now being tested amidst the booming demand for AI technology. Are we possibly trading sustainability for progress? As we've seen, there is growing unrest among environmental groups regarding the ecological impact of expanding data center infrastructures. Many are citing concerns that the tech industry might prioritize short-term gains over long-term sustainability. Do you agree with that perspective? Interestingly, as the push for AI continues, some companies have even turned to fossil fuels to alleviate their energy needs. This directly contradicts the goals set for a clean energy future. We need to seriously contemplate which path we are heading down. Schmidt's perspective is a reminder that while the future may be bright with advancements in AI, we must strike a balance that ensures we're also protecting our planet. We've got to make these decisions wisely. What do you think? Moving forward, let's not forget the importance of environmental commitments. Companies still need to focus on being responsible and innovative without losing sight of the climate goals. It's crucial that we hold ourselves accountable. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to consider the ethical implications of AI expansion. Are we ready to tackle the problems it creates while simultaneously striving for sustainability? These are crucial conversations that we must embrace as a community. As AI advances and its energy consumption skyrockets, tracking progress toward climate goals will become increasingly difficult. We need effective strategies to ensure we aren't sidelined by our own creations. The responsibility lies with us all. One potential way forward is innovating ways to create more energy-efficient data centers. Solutions could include using renewable energy sources, which could help alleviate some environmental pressure while allowing AI to thrive. Wouldn't that be a win-win? Imagine a future where AI cements itself as a driving force for sustainable development rather than a barrier. It's a hopeful vision, but we need collective action to make it a reality. What approach do you think could lead us there? As we conclude today's discussion, I want to say thank you for watching and being part of this important conversation. Your thoughts and insights are valued, and I look forward to engaging with you in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to keep up with more insightful content. Join our growing community of tech enthusiasts who are dedicated to understanding the balance between AI development and climate consciousness. I encourage you to take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about the tension between AI developments and climate commitments? Your feedback is so important to shaping our upcoming content. Until next time, let's stay curious, engaged, and committed to making informed choices. Together, we can navigate the intricate relationship between technology and our planet. Thanks for being here.